So a lot of people have asked for this. The Cannonballs official tier list of MCU movies.
Wow, I didn't know your mom was such a fan of tier lists.
That's all her YouTube searches.
Okay, our tier lists of random things.
It's just New York Giants teams. It's like
Goonies character tier list.
New York Giants punters tier list. You gotta go Jeff Eagles number one.
Goonies. Is it Sloth or Chunk?
I love Chunk.
So
I love Sloth.
It looks like this is sort of alphabetical order.
I say just throw the first one on the fucking hot plate there, Brian. Just throw it right onto the scale.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
1.
Ant-Man 1? D.
Ant-Man 1. I'm saying C.
What happened to Ant-Man 1? Give me a quick. I don't remember it.
Yeah, so Ant-Man is Paul Rudd. He meets Michael Douglas, who he gets fired from Pym Industries, even though he's Pym. And they try to get the Yellow Jacket uniform back, and he does. And he's like, you know what? You should be the Ant-Man, because I'm Michael Douglas.
Why does Paul Rudd meet Michael Douglas?
I think Michael Douglas knows. Into the house. Oh, that's it. He tries to steal from him.
And Michael Douglas is like, you're a thief, but you're the perfect
He's like, you're
Ant-Man?
a good thief. I set this up. He wants him to steal from him, right?
Yeah, he does. He connects somebody else who knows Paul Rudd's character, and
this sounds like gibberish. I'd
be fine with C or D.
C.
I'd be fine with C or D. Aaron?
It sounds like gibberish.
I think it's C tier. I would argue. I think the movie's funny.
Oh yeah,
like it
it's
actually legitimately, but it's more than that. Even like it plays on some of like the good goofy Marvel tropes. Like some of the Marvel movies are funny and it's bad. Like it hurts them, I think. But this one, it works. Like Ant-Man is more of a dopey character. So
absolutely. I think we can do tier. We could do tier and then like worth a watch. I think it's worth a watch. It's not a great film, but I think it's worth watching.
Yeah, I don't think it's D tier.
Well, set your line. D is not worth watching, and C is worth watching.
Okay.
I would say,
I'm down with that. Let's do that. Yeah,
the second Ant-Man,
I definitely think it's worth a watch.
There's a woman now.
This is where the problem is. I thought Ant-Man 2 is better than Ant-Man 1, but I don't put Ant-Man 2 as B tier. That seems like
that's the whole point of tiers. Is you don't have to play little nickel and dime with the rankings.
Put it C tier, but put it in front of Ant-Man 1.
Yes.
Sorry, won't let me. So we can move on to Avengers 1.
I think it sets the standard for like most.
What's Avengers 1?
Loki shows up and tries to win New York with the big
they have all the robots and stuff that come down.
Whale snakes.
I'm okay with A or B.
They're like scorpions.
I'm leaning more towards B, so we got 2 A's and 2 B's.
I'm kind of leaning towards B as well.
I don't think it's very high A tier, but I think
when's the last time you guys watched Avengers 1?
It's been so long. I remember it, but I obviously didn't remember what it was about. So
get Shawarma
like a year or two.
If I was like, hey boys, you want to come over and watch Avengers 1? Would you rate your movie as an S, an A, B, or a C?
So, but like Aaron said, it kind of
that's like a B night for me.
It is a classic. Or that's my opinion, and to get shawarma at the end. So
No, I got a penny
B or A. So if anything, it probably leans A.
If Wes said B or A, then yes, it's an A. Good call.
Yeah, no, I think it's an A. I'm down giving it an A.
Age of Ultron.
For Avengers.
Get into it.
That's the B tier, or even C. Maybe.
Age of Ultron.
Watching.
I'm gonna go B, but only because so many important things happened in it for some reason.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I don't remember. Again, I need a quick synopsis, boys.
Well, Tony Stark invented an AI to defend the planet, and that AI almost killed Jarvis and became conscious, and he nearly destroyed Sokovia. We meet Scarlet Witch.
That's when the Vision is created.
That's when the Sokovia Accord is drafted. Or why?
Yes, you got to watch it because it's James Spader as Ultron. I remember watching this one and definitely liking it, but there wasn't enough Ultron. Like one of the things, because I actually thought that Spader as Ultron was pretty good. genuinely, like, there's a couple scenes that Ultron is in, but like Ultron is interesting and sort of like a fuck humanity, like robots are way better kind of thing. I like Ant-Man and the Wasp probably almost as much as I like. I don't know. I guess it's close, but I would say that
it's in a tier.
It's low B tier, but
I agree.
I agree.
It's in the right spot. I think it's in the right spot.
Right now, it's in the right spot.
Moving on.
Next.
Sorry, I can't tell if this is Endgame or Infinity War.
Either way, S.
By the poster. Yeah, good point. Good point.
I think both belong in S.
Endgame, Infinity War, S.
I think that's Endgame because I think.
Yeah, this has to be Infinity War.
I think both.
That's Infinity War.
Do we want to rank one in front of another?
Of the two, I think Infinity War is better.
I'm in
Infinity War.
All right,
it's better.
Settled.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Infinity War because of the snap. Like, I think the cultural significance.
For sure,
left that movie with their jaws dropped.
No, I remember getting out of that movie and Steph was like, not my mom, my girlfriend. Steph was like, "Is that it? Like, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, like
they killed it.
Wait another 3 years for the next one." I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna take years." I'm like, "Wait till you see the next one."
I feel like you don't see them like big budget movie franchises like seemingly killing off huge protagonists of their series. Like, I think it was a bit, even though it was something that we knew would get retconned, ultimately.
Yeah, it's gonna get rectified in a couple of years, but like at that point, it's like fuck, like you're gonna leave it like you left it at that, like you left.
And sad, like you had people like
there's gonna be old
crying in the theater.
There's old people that watched that movie that died before the next one came out, and that's all they ever knew.
Yeah.
They never, like, they might have known in their heads, but if I'm like 95, I watch that shit, I go, oh, fuck, he snapped everybody away. And
Black
then I just
Panther,
died.
I'm going to go A or B.
I didn't see it. So
I think Black Panther's B tier. I think it's better than Age of Ultron, but I think it's not. It was. People blew it out of proportion.
This tier is looking very good so far.
Who's cool with Black Widow between the Ant-Men?
I liked it. I thought I don't know if it's better than that. I'd put it behind both the.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wes, you didn't laugh once.
No, it was good. I just don't. I just think it was better than the Ant-Man.
All right, Civil War. I go S.
I'm good with S.
Yeah, I would say high A or low S. So yeah, I agree. S tier probably.
Yeah, I think it's worse. It's definitely worse than both the Avengers, but it's S. It was good. It was very good.
Well, and it was one of the first superhero movies I feel like to bring in like the big cast and not like get lost in it a little bit. Like there had been no other like movie kind of like that where they're bringing in like they're finally bringing in Spider-Man as well. I think is a big deal. Like that's the first movie that he's in, I believe. So I think all of that kind of tied in.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was good.
It was very good. It was a very good film. It definitely.
Captain America, the first Avenger. I want to go D. I know a few people liked it, but I did not.
I think Black Widow's better.
I'm okay with it. I think it's worth a watch. I have to go low C. I think it's worth a watch.
I think it might be C tier too.
I was like, I think like the worst movie that we've rated, but definitely like worth watching.
So what I would say is, what's the point of having D, E, and F if we're not going to touch it?
Yeah, no, I mean, you want to put it in D.
You should watch.
Aaron voted D.
Of them, so I'm with D.
Okay.
Oh, now I got to resize
as long as we agree that it's worth a watch. I think it's worth a watch.
Wes only cares that it's worth a watch, and he's keeping track.
Worth a watch or not worth a watch? Those are Wes's
That's where my head's at, boys. Our fans need to know. Our fans that are like, I've never seen anything from Marvel before. I just watch it for Wes's quirks. I'm
Winter
like,
Soldier.
Watch these.
I say B.
I would go A if anything.
I think Winter Soldier's A tier.
S,
okay,
but I think it's A.
I'm fine with A or B. Wes.
Yeah.
Give me a quick synopsis, boys.
So, I think this one,
like, my arm hurts.
This one it does a great job of pushing, like, or changing the genre of a lot of the Marvel movies a little bit. It's a little more like James Bondy and like espionage. Like it's what Black Widow wanted to be, I think.
Yeah.
I know I have seen it. I just don't remember it enough to make an actual like judgment call on it. But
Captain Marvel. So I
didn't see it.
Feel C, but the version I watched was a lot like our Free Guy version.
I think C is appropriate.
Yeah, I think it's fine right there.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's fine right there.
Was it good though? Like, does that you guys like?
Worth a
watch? I mean, like, we're doing.
It was worth a watch.
So if we're doing worth a watch,
I think any of this stuff, especially the Captain Marvel is part of the new school, like Avengers, kind of like she'll be featured later. So for the context of like who she is and what like Kree
probably the most powerful
like,
Avenger too.
Movie did make a crazy amount of money.
No, I mean, I heard it wasn't awful. I just don't think it's anything, and I think it can become a franchise that is
a good
Doctor Strange. I'm gonna rate A B somewhere around Black Panther and Winter Soldier.
I'm gonna tell you guys real quick right now. Doctor Strange. I don't know who I saw it with. I remember being in. I think I watched it in 3D. I was high as shit and fell asleep.
That's a good.
And then I watched some of it, and it was just. It was just like the part where he just keeps going back and getting murdered by like whatever.
I've come to bargain.
Yeah, and he's like, "I've come here to bargain," and I remember like snapping out of it for that, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm high as fuck." I loved it because I was high as shit. I don't remember the rest of the movie, so I think that I think it's more of a setup story. I'm good with a B.
I think it's high. It's high B though. I think it's better than Black Panther, for sure.
Marty,
I don't know. Can you move it that way, Brian?
Thoughts?
As long as it's in the B tier, I don't really. It can fall in wherever.
I had more fun with Black Panther. Guardians 1.
I think Guardians 1 is A tier. Or you're putting it.
I want to put it in S.
Absolutely A.
That's 3 A's.
It's at least A.
Can I put it above Avengers 1?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Guardians 1.
Good spot.
It's a close S. I think you could get away with putting it in the S tier. I think people look back on it really fondly. I think it definitely.
No, it was fun. It's a bunch of fun. I think it depends on, in terms of ranking it higher than the Avengers. I think it depends on if you're looking more of a setup thing or more of a standalone.
Music. Guardians 2. I think most people are going to say worse than Guardians 1.
Which one? Give me.
I'm not one of those people, but those people are out there.
Quick.
I think
Peter Quill meets his dad, Ego the Living Planet, who is Kurt Russell.
Definitely worse. Definitely worse than the first one.
I think Guardians 2 is
I saw that one.
but I don't think people are going to agree with me.
I'm going A.
I don't.
I'd go top. I go top B. I go top B. I was not.
You're the decider.
That much.
I mean, Marty said he liked it better than the first one. So
yeah.
So then we got to go top.
I don't want to rank it. I want to rank it.
That's fine.
The first one because I that's just my personal.
Iron Man 1, which I like a lot. I want to go A.
I think Iron Man 1 is good. I think again for setting everything up, I would go high B or low A. I'm okay with that.
I go high B.
I heard B from Wes, B from Aaron. What did I hear from Marty?
I'll go B. I honestly don't remember.
I said high B or low A is what I said, Brian.
I remember this one. This is one where he develops the suit. He's like out in Afghanistan or whatever, and he
builds the actual iron suit.
And he's like, and at the end of it, he's like, "Yeah, I am Iron Man."
He battles the dude.
Yeah, he battles the dude. The big Lebowski is like, "Take a look at me. I'm
Tony,"
angry. And he's like, "Yeah, but I'm Tony Stark." Tony. Yeah, I actually remember this one.
I think Iron Man 1 is better than. I probably like it better than maybe not Black Panther. I don't know. It's close.
It was good.
If we're looking at the tiers, like what's in the tier B, like I like it more than Age of Ultron. Same with Black Panther, I think. But again, that's just me. I don't know. So Brian, you said A.
Iron Man 2. Mickey Rourke is Whiplash.
That's probably like a C. Yeah.
You guys think it's a C?
I'd put it after Ant-Man and the Wasp, probably.
Okay. I go high D.
After the first Ant-Man.
Honestly,
Marty.
yeah, I think it's after the first Ant-Man.
Wait, was Iron Man 1
Andrew.
Ben Kingsley?
Yeah.
No, that's Iron Man 3, who's the man.
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley's the Mandarin.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley needs
you're right.
to go up. Like that movie's
Iron
an
Man
A or
3,
B
I
tier.
think the worst of the Iron Man, in my opinion.
Whoa!
That's I would say Marty's saying he likes that one the most.
Oh,
What the
It's
fuck?
okay.
Who's in
2
Iron
was the
Man
worst.
2?
I only saw 1, 2.
So Iron Man 3, he makes a bunch of not autonomous, but drone Iron Man suits.
No, it is Whiplash. So no, I'm remembering right.
Ooh, fuck! Maybe I did see this. I think it was better than
And
2.
you got Ben Kingsley. You think it's better than 2?
I did see this.
I don't think.
I think it's
Again,
better
I
than
wanted
2.
to rate this movie a D, so I'm fine wherever you guys want to put this one.
I think it's better than 2. I remember this one
Did
where
Marty
he
just say
like
S?
breaks into his own lab or whatever.
Marty
For Iron Man 3?
S plus. I think it was better than 2. I don't think it was great, but I thought that 2 was the worst out of all of them.
All right.
That. We got next.
Maybe I was just unimpressed with 2.
But worth a watch, according to
Maybe
Wes.
I think honestly, it's tough because most of them are worth a watch, except Captain America, which nobody should ever see. Because fuck that fuck. You know, like, are you kidding me? All right.
All right,
we're
Loki,
doing
the
fine.
TV series.
Oh really?
Oh fuck! That came out of nowhere. Oh fuck! This is so difficult because it hasn't finished yet, so I don't know how good it's going to end
Season
up
1 of
based off
Loki.
what we're...
Season 1 of Loki.
E.
C.
C.
I go C.
I was
C
going to put
tier.
it A.
I say I feel like I'm looking at the movies that are in the tiers, and did I like it more than the movies that are like did I like it more than Iron Man 1 or Black Panther?
I'm trying to take myself out of that and just look at how I feel about the show in general.
That's a good point. I didn't like it more than Black Panther. I'll negotiate down to a B.
I think B tier is fine.
I'm fine with a B. I'm fine with low B.
Marty likes
Low
a B.
Low B, high C.
I think we're at the part
it was
though, where we
interesting.
don't
Again,
need to go left or right because it's like,
Please,
what do we
no.
have?
Yeah, no, not as a standalone. Once it finishes, we might be able to change our opinion.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
What do we got? Is that Garfield?
A.
Is this?
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
like
Garfield's not
Spider-Man.
MCU. That's Vulture. That's
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton as Vulture.
Oh, and he's like, you're gonna take my daughter out to dinner.
Don't date my daughter, you fuck.
And,
I like A.
bitch.
I love anything Spider-Man, so I may be biased.
I think
You
it's
love anything
I liked it more than
Tomei.
Black Panther.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I think that's a fine spot, Brian.
I don't super remember it, but I don't remember being super disappointed.
Spider-Man
What do you
Far
got
From
next?
Home.
Shit.
We've
What's
got
this one, then?
Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio.
Marty said S. I
S.
don't know.
Rey
I
Mysterio?
think it's an S, but
I'm gonna go A.
I think A is also fair.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen it, so I'm just gonna pass.
All right,
Yeah,
2 A's and an
at that
S.
point.
All right,
I'm going with an A.
The Falcon
close
and
to
the
being
Winter
S.
Soldier TV series season 1. I'm gonna go
100% not
C.
watch it.
Yeah, C.
Let's say C, B, like high C, low
I didn't
B,
watch it,
but
so I'm fine with a D. If I didn't watch it, you know that nobody should watch it because
G.
I don't watch them.
Ed
so,
Norton's the Hulk.
yeah, whatever.
F.
I think
Norton's the Hulk?
that's worse than Winter Soldier. We could go E or F if you want.
I was gonna say I've never even seen the movie.
With
so
Abomination.
this ranking right now is gonna
Norton.
dictate whether I watch it.
Yep, it's got.
I like Ed Norton. I like Ed Norton. I give him a solid E.
So
It
that's
could
2
be
E's
an
and an F.
I think
yeah,
E is good.
It's E. It's E for Ed
Honestly,
Going high E.
E for Ed Norton. It's honestly not. That's maybe the first one that's come out that I'm like 100% not worth a watch.
Yeah. You can
If
skip
you were
that
just
one.
We're
bored as
throwing
shit,
hands
like,
if
it's
you
the only
guys
thing
put
you
any
find.
of the Thors below Hulk.
We'll see, Brian.
Boy.
Thor Ragnarok. I'm going S.
I think that one's an S tier. I agree with
Okay,
that.
that's-
Cool.
I like Ragnarok a
I'm gonna
lot.
remain quiet. I never saw it.
It's probably the
Good though.
best non-Avengers. Like I think Civil War is excellent.
Jeff
But-
Goldblum.
Yeah, I think Ragnarok, just like
Dude,
stylistically and
Ragnarok's
whatever,
really
it,
that good.
it stands out from
It's
the. We'll
so
see,
good.
Wes. if you go in with like insane expectations, you're going to be disappointed because you have like crazy expectations. But you have to think this came after Thor: Dark World, which people I think could make the argument is one of the worst MCU movies. So
might be the very bottom tier.
Yeah, is like really low tier, and even the first Thor is like pretty low tier. So the fact that the third one comes in and like is arguably like top 5, top 3 Marvel movies, like for the first phase is pretty, is a pretty solid turnaround for them.
No, I mean, I've talked to you guys about it before. You guys keep saying that Thor Ragnarok is very well done and a very good film. All right, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
It's good.
Thor 1.
Brian will invite us over and we'll watch it.
So Wes could give me my
Thor
gift.
1?
Thor 1 could be in C tier.
Really?
I'd say C tier. Thor 1.
I agree, but I didn't expect
what's
it.
Her face?
You're gonna put it in E tier?
She's like
is that what you're doing?
I was just anticipating you guys. I agree with C, but I
think the first Thor is fine. I think until Ragnarok, Thor is like the weakest of like the Iron Man,
where he shows
like
up
any of those trilogies.
Padme Amidala.
Yep.
That's what he's like. Padme, I love you. Yeah, that's a C. It's a C tier movie, bro. Like I watched that shit. I've actually seen that one.
Thor: Dark World.
I think Dark World was in the Captain America tier. D or E.
I'm gonna go E above Hulk.
Dark World's pretty bad. F. You have to move Hulk instead. There you go.
Why is it moving around?
Or Dark World's pretty bad. That's
what is happening.
So last
Ragnarok came
last
after.
one.
So
you guys ready?
Yeah.
WandaVision.
E.
Didn't watch it.
Marty, what did you say? B?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought you said E at first. I was like, what?
Oh, no.
I think if WandaVision had a better
ending,
I don't know. It was missing that thing that made it like high A or S tier. I think it's B, but it could have been an A or S. It really could have. Yeah.
But then
if it were better, it would have been A.
Boner. And Ralph Boner.
Yeah, that is a boner
Ralph
killer.
Boner?
Sure.
Wes, you should watch it. It's worth a watch.
I don't know. I heard about. Is there a bunch of boners in it? Because I don't know if I really want to watch that.
Well, Wes, there are only 3 movies that are not worth a watch.
You've seen all of them.
Honestly, I have seen all of them. Holy fuck! It looks like I have to watch the rest of them because the 3 movies under the threshold of not worth the watch I've seen. So maybe you know what? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I watched those 3 and I was like, you know what? The MCU is not that great. I've seen 8 of the other ones. I'm 8 and 3 right now, boys. It's not that great. I should be like.
So I'll save this and we could update this once Shang-Chi comes out.